It has been said that we need to understand where we come from to know where we are going. Today, the township of Langley is a vibrant, growing community balancing the demands of urban growth with its active agricultural base. But the early days of Langley were anything but urban.
I think it was a very difficult life. There were not very many amenities at all. With the exception of Langley Prairie, this was a very heavily wooded community, and so everything you did depended on being able to saw logs, and of course they sawed them by hand, blowing stumps. It was subsistence farming and subsistence living.
In 1873, the municipality of Langley was formed, and the history of the township of Langley officially began.
And the township of Langley was the third local government to be formed in the new province of British Columbia.
The picturesque rural community of Langley began to change in the 1960s and 1970s as development accelerated across the Greater Vancouver region.
In 1873, when the township was incorporated as a municipality, those early settlers were really trying to raise money through, of course, taxation in order to use that money to construct roads. And that was all about making the township more accessible so that it would attract more settlers. Langley has always had pretty steady growth, and probably even going back to the 60s and the 70s, there was quite a growth spurt at that time.
The Langley Heritage Society was formed in the late 1970s in response to what members saw as a community in danger of losing touch with its past.
We were able to get a hold of some really wonderful researchers and to direct them in a program that had them going down every road in the municipality and recording every building of any age whatsoever and undertaking very extensive research on those buildings and preparing an inventory that was ultimately published and which has become the basis of the municipality's current heritage listing.
Since its inception, the Langley Heritage Society has played a key role in preserving Langley historical landmarks.
The Langley Heritage Society, I can't say enough nice things about them. We have 11 heritage partners in this community, but the Langley Heritage Society, an all-volunteer group, has really led the way since they were formed. I think it was in 1979.
Over the years, the Society has successfully preserved many Langley buildings. Built around 1910, the Lamb Sterling residence was relocated to its present location. It is a building that Heritage Society President Fred Pepin knows intimately.
I sold my business and retired, so I started supervising the restoration of this house. So I've had a hands-on experience here with this house. It's retains most of its original character as far as its original woodwork. It still has its original windows. This is a very typical farm home. It isn't luxurious, but it's comfortable. You feel comfortable in the house. It has a warm feeling to it, and it's certainly worth preserving.
The lifeblood of organizations such as the Langley Heritage Society are its members.
That initial group of people was really wide-ranging and really representative of the community. You know, we often think of advocates of heritage being little old ladies in tennis shoes, and that isn't the case now, and it wasn't the case then.
They're all very different people, but they're mostly people that are really involved in the community and helping other people and also preserving the culture of this area and the culture period.
Fred is from a pioneering Langley family and got involved with the Langley Heritage Society because one of its first projects was the Anand Rowlatt House, which was built by Fred's great-grandparents. Fred and his wife Maureen have been involved with the Society for over 25 years. Together, they have contributed many hours of motivation, support, and plain hard work.
Whenever I go out to look at a building that needs some restoration work, I always call on Fred. There's a lot of things that I know about buildings, but he knows just so much more. And there's many a time when I've been standing in front of a building and wondering, well, what's underneath that thing? What's in the foundation? What are the sill logs or beams looking like? And Fred's got the coveralls in his car, and the next thing I know, he's down and under the building in places that I probably wouldn't want to go.
Fred's a great individual. He is very optimistic, and of course his love of heritage buildings and his experience when it comes to the building trades and so on really make it possible for the work to get done.
Fred's wife Maureen is another person who leads by doing. We enjoy Maureen's services right here in this museum. Every week she's a docent. She's part of our really popular curriculum-based school programming. She's researched the book Langley's Road and Place Names for us. She's edited books that have been done by, for instance, the Langley Heritage Society. And Fred wouldn't be able to do what he does without her supporting him, or vice versa.
If we know where we come from, we know where we are going. Thanks to the Langley Heritage Society, Langley's past will be remembered long into its future.
It's having those authentic heritage resources that speak to us about the community's past, who the original people were here, and what their priorities were, what they were involved in, what they contributed to the community. All of that helps to give us a sense of place and a sense of community identity.